The twin suns of Varrik Prime burned low across the crimson plains, painting the alien sky with streaks of gold and scarlet. Dust swirled around a group of soldiers, a mix of alien warriors and one lone human in rugged armor, his rifle slung low across his back. They called him Sergeant Cole Maddox, Earthborn. To them, he was the soft one, fragile bones, weak skin, and no natural armor. Yet for some reason, Command insisted he lead this unit into the wastelands. The alien squad was led by Captain Xyra'Tal, a towering warrior of the feline-scaled Threxian Empire. She stood over 7 feet tall, gleaming violet scales catching the sun, eyes like burning amber. Her tail lashed with irritation as she turned to the human beside her. "You move too slowly, human," she hissed, her accent like liquid fire. "The drones are tracking our heat. We must run." Cole squinted at the horizon. "You run ahead, Cap. My slow legs will catch up when I find us cover." Xyra's pupils narrowed. "You think I will abandon my soldiers?" "Didn't say that," Cole said, crouching beside a ridge of black rock. "Just said I'll find a way to keep him alive." They made camp that night in the shadow of a shattered dropship. The alien squad whispered among themselves, wary and curious about the lone Terran who carried himself like a war-scarred ghost. Xyra approached him as he cleaned his rifle. Her eyes flicked down to the long metallic weapon resting between his knees. She tilted her head. "Human, show me what that thing between your legs does." The camp went silent. Cole froze mid-motion. "You mean the rifle, right?" Her expression didn't change. "That is your weapon, yes? You claim it brings death. Show me." Cole exhaled, half amused, half tired. "You got an odd way of asking, Cap." "I am Threxian," she said simply. "We speak directly." Moments later, he stood, checked the rifle's charge, and pointed toward a distant boulder. "See that rock? 300 meters. Watch carefully." He pulled the trigger. A thunderclap split the night, and the boulder exploded into molten shards. The aliens jumped, hissing and ducking for cover. Smoke curled from the barrel as Cole lowered it. "That," he said, "is what this thing does." The Threxians murmured in awe. Their plasma spears couldn't do half that damage. Xyra stepped closer, eyes wide. Primitive kinetics. No plasma, no beam. Just explosion. And yet, she touched the cracked remains of the distant rock, devastating. "Old tech," Cole said. "Reliable. Works when your fancy alien toys jam." The next morning, the drones came. A swarm of black spheres, shrieking down from the clouds. Machine hunters from the Dominion, scanning for heat and sound. "Take cover." Xyra roared, but it was too late. The drones opened fire. Cole moved first. Calm. Efficient. The Threxians saw his body blur through the smoke. Rolling, firing, reloading without pause. Each bullet was a whisper of death, each shot surgical. By the time the smoke cleared, 50 drones lay burning across the sand. The aliens stared. None of them had even raised their weapons. After the battle, Xyra approached him again, slower this time. "You are not what I expected, human." Cole shrugged, wiping sweat from his brow. "Most people say that. What did you expect? A fragile creature from a dying world," she admitted. "But you fight like a storm. You act without fear." He looked up at her. Those amber eyes glowed in the twilight, reflecting the fire of fallen drones. "You mistake fear for control. I'm terrified. I just don't let it drive." Her tail flicked, a gesture of respect among her kind. "Perhaps that is why your species survives everything thrown at it." Cole smirked. "We don't survive everything, just enough to make the next guy nervous." That night, Xyra sat by the fire, staring at the human rifle lying beside her. "Your weapon," she said quietly. "It roars like a beast, yet you handle it gently." "Why?" Cole glanced at her, then at the stars. "Because it's not about killing," he said. "It's about protecting. You use it wrong, it becomes a curse." Xyra's gaze softened. "And if I asked you to teach me?" He smiled faintly. "You mean you want to learn what this thing between my legs does?" Her growl was low and amused this time. "In your tongue, yes, Sergeant." And for the first time since landing on that hostile world, Cole laughed. The rough, human sound echoing through alien night. When dawn came, the squad marched onward. The Threxians no longer saw a fragile creature, but a warrior who fought like legend. And somewhere between the shattered rocks and crimson skies, Captain Xyra decided that perhaps the humans' greatest weapon wasn't their guns, or ships, or even their courage. It was the strange, reckless heart that refused to quit, even when the universe told them they should.